You're listening to the Reluctant Adult Podcast. If you like what you're hearing, follow us on social media and leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. This is the way.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. There's a million.
This week from the internet, Hasbro goes deep with their latest Spider-Man Classics wave of Marvel Legends action figures. Plus, get your yub-nub on this Valentine's Day with Hasbro's Star Wars The Black Series Pink Ewok. And big rubber guys are facing some stiff competition from Mattel's officially licensed LJN WWE Superstars. It's the Reluctant Adult Podcast.
Don't you be a dummy! Buckle your safety belt!
Think, Billy. It's morphin' time! Huh?
Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the heir to the Orville Redenbacher fortune, Bill.
Hi, everyone. That's right. I do believe by lineage I'm like 17th in line.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
Fortune. Yes.
Pretty
But
good.
Who knows?
So-
Who knows? Weeks past, I might be disowned from that.
I was trying to think of some, like, play on words like the corn hub. The corn hub of the universe or something. But I couldn't do it, so I went with that guy's name.
That's okay.
So, top story of the week. If you follow our TikTok, you may have seen we had a video go pretty viral, for us at least. And it's not from, like, a recent show. I just had a bunch of videos in my drafts, and I was in Vegas last week, so I didn't have time to edit anything from our new episode. So I was just posting stuff that I had not posted previously. And for whatever reason, people took some serious offense to what you had to say about corn mazes. So
Always.
do you wanna get into it and sort of explain yourself?
If do I have to defend myself against the internet again?
I don't even think you have to defend yourself. Maybe just sort of like, let's explain for people who have no idea.
Let's preface it first. It's all in your edit, okay?
No, I don't think I did any
You don't
clipping
think
of
you
that.
did a
It was
thing?
straight through. I had it what's the word when it like it looped. So it like the end was the beginning, but it's one consecutive piece.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That's the lingo. Yeah.
Okay.
So we were just talking about, I don't know, like holiday stuff, seasonal stuff, and you were like, have
Right.
you ever been to a corn maze?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I tried, but it closed on me. And you
Right.
said you went through this one and it took you so long. The kids were getting hungry, they're getting thirsty,
Yes.
and you were like, just grab a corn of ear. An ear of corn.
Right.
Corn of
but
ear.
that was definitely said in jest. It was a situation. So we have, and you've been to this establishment during the summer when you've come up to visit. In the fall, they do a corn maze, a rather large one. And prior to this, I've only gone in a small, like, corn maze. Maybe you're in it for 15 minutes taking photos or anything. This one, we ate beforehand, we drank, we had a lot of fun. So we were hydrated. It was hot out. It was my wife's It was my wife's birthday. As her activity for the day, she's like, "I'd like to go here." So we go to the corn maze.
Corn maze, yeah.
Yes. I had never been to this particular one.
Normal, yeah.
Right. Well, it was like fall fun and like farm games and things like that. You know, family fun.
Family fun. Yeah, good
So
old time.
I don't have a malicious bone in my body, so we're in the
Well,
corn maze. Nah.
I don't even know if this is malice we're talking about here.
Well,
They were
no,
just saying.
let's just say I don't have a malicious bone in my body, and then I come across the sign in the corn maze saying if you
Yeah.
damage the corn maze,
Yeah.
there is $1,000 fine. And myself
And I was
looked
like,
at it and said, "Who on earth damages a
$1,000?
corn?" Yes, but I said to myself, "Who on earth would damage a corn maze? In what degree?" And the only thing that I
Why
can
would you
think
do
of
that?
is that
Yeah.
somebody would get so frustrated with it that they would just jump through a wall of corn to
Oh.
get to an exit
All
or
of
get
the
out
Kool-Aid
faster.
Man.
Yes.
They would
So
just
that
leave
was
their
the
shape
only
like in a
rational
cartoon.
explanation.
Like, oh, yeah. Okay,
So
well, that's fine.
we're about 45 minutes in, and the kids are starting to get tired, and I'm like, oh.
Sure. It's a long time. Long time.
I'm like, oh, shoot. And they're like, oh, well, we're thirsty. And I'm like, well, I didn't expect this to take as long as it did. Because historically, the corn mazes that I have frequented are like 15-minute jaunts. So I just say, well, kids, why don't we just take a bite out of the corn? At no point was any corn cob touched. In fact, as soon as my kids started touching the stalks of the corn, even before that, I said, hey, don't touch it, don't break it, you're going to get charged. That was the big joke. Was like, even the kids, I said, keep your hands off the corn cobs. Keep your hands off the corn stalks.
Don't touch daddy's corn.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So
you're taking the innocent card in here. You're saying
I
that
definitely am.
Well, I see. If I was in that same situation, I'd be like peeling off corn and throwing it like a football. I'd be like chawing down.
Okay.
'Cause it's like you go to an apple picking place, you know, you're supposed to pay for the apples you pick, but you're eating one. You're eating one. You're throwing them. You're just having fun. You're having a good old time because eventually that food is going to rot. Corn is not forever. Corn is not a forever food. So to say that you are going to charge me $1,000 for a kernel of corn, did it explicitly say like how much corn had to be harmed for the $1,000? Could you just fuck up the whole maze at that point?
I mean, you could bend a leaf and they might come at you.
Oh,
who knows?
Leaf. My God.
Who
But the
knows? Like, what if your kid
comments-
falls? What if your kid falls? Oh, they were bad.
Yeah. The
They were
comments were
bad.
so mean.
They were
mean.
like TikTok really lashed out this time. Everyone else, didn't give a
weird.
shit. But
Yeah, the other
TikTok.
YouTube didn't even say anything. But for whatever
Yeah.
reason, TikTok took offense. I don't know why people were finding this video. Why are people searching for corn on TikTok? Is that code for something? What could that be? But yeah, so I'll post this, and this will not get nearly the reach
and
that
I don't
original
care
video
whether it does or
did.
not.
But I want those people to follow up because I was trying to engage with them a little because it's so silly. It's so silly. Obviously, we don't wish harm upon any farmers. Although I will say, historically, corn does not need to be as big a part of the American diet as it is. It has no nutrients. It actually travels through your body almost completely untouched. It should not be in every breakfast cereal. There's just no reason. There's no reason. It's just easy to grow, I guess. That's why.
Let me tell you a quick story here. And, I should hate corn, and I have hated corn for a number of years because a corn cob almost killed my dog.
Holy hell.
Yes.
So you do hold
due
a
to the
grudge.
fact that it's undigestible.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. Fuck you,
So,
corn.
You want to hear the story of how it almost killed my dog?
If it's quick.
It is quick. All right.
Okay,
so
let's hear it.
Let's rewind. So thankfully,
Okay.
Jameson,
Yep.
my Yorkshire, is still alive. However, when he was a puppy, right before he turned 1, my wife and I were eating ears of corn, as one does in the summer.
Of course.
We didn't notice. He jumped up. He took a bite out of the tip of an ear of corn.
Okay.
And what that did is because it didn't digest in his little puppy tummy, it created a cork in his stomach. And he was regurgitating and he was losing weight. And
God.
they did all sorts of tests on him. He had to have surgery to dislodge
Oh my God.
the ear of corn, all before the age of 1 for this dog.
Jeez.
So I've had a long-standing beef against corn, but
You have beef with corn. Do those pair?
Yeah.
Those pair well? Beef with corn? I don't know.
yeah, hamburger.
Your dog has he's got quite the final destination life. He's got the corn, the Amazon guy almost ran over him.
Yeah.
Or is that the other dog?
Nope, that was him.
That probably,
No,
I got probably laid off.
the other one just has the relationship with gum. Yeah.
You're lucky there's no like DCS for dogs because I think they'd be
Right.
knocking on your door. All these situations your animals get into.
That's true.
And my dog keeps on trucking. He's just over there peeing in my office. I don't even know how he did it. I put up a gate. He still found a way in here, peed.
Oh, he's a forever dog.
All right, forever dog. Yeah. Okay, so there you go. There's your update. Now
Yeah.
let's talk about some other stuff. What have we got? Let me pull up my blue sky. Blue skies are gonna clear up. All right, let's start. There's two.
Well,
This is our ongoing thing. We got to talk about
let's
this.
go here first.
Tron. So, Tron last week. So we recorded an extra show, so we had a new show last week, and it finally passed 1,000, but it was like 1,025 or something like that. So that's like a week and a half ago, and currently it's sitting at 1,095.
Oh, it
So-
lost some because it was at 1,100 at
Oh.
one point. It lost 5
Today, because I just checked it like a couple hours ago.
No, midweek.
Okay. So yeah, I guess it lost some. Now, does this include the international orders? Maybe Tron is really big. 1,095. Yeah. So since I checked earlier today, it's not gone up at all. So in the weeks since this is launched, a lot of people have been talking about this. And I have not heard one person say that they like this and they hope it backs. Everyone's just trying to figure out what everyone at Hasbro was thinking to release this. What were they thinking? And I think the best case scenario, the best theory, because the people at Hasbro are smart. They're not dumb. You know, they know toys. So either someone came in that's just a huge Tron fan and they're like, hey, do this. Worst case scenario, I'm going to own the prototypes. They don't even care if it gets made. But then somebody theorized that maybe part of the relationship with Disney was that Disney wanted to push Tron because of the movie. And they're like, hey, do a toy line. And Hasbro's like, well, we know it's gonna peg warm if we put this at retail. Let's do it as a HasLab because then we're not losing money on actual product. All the money that goes into like producing the prototypes and everything, that's fine. We can eat that. But we don't want to make toys that are going to sit or go straight to Ollie's. And we don't want a starting lineup situation. So there's no clear answer if that's really what happened. But in my headcanon, Hasbro, like, this is the best case scenario for them. But, Mr. Stevie's still out there. He's pushing it. You check his Instagram. He's trying to make it happen. He loves that 375. And I think that's the other side of this. I don't know that 375 is the scale of the future. I think that might be the scale of the past. And if you want to go retro, maybe you shouldn't have given these figures highly articulated sculpts. Those two things kind of don't mesh. But that's what they did. At what point are they just going to stop talking about this and take this down? It's got 23 days left. They're just going to ride it out and then never mention it again? Are they going to try something to juice this up, to get people to back it? Or is it a lost cause at this point? That was not a rhetorical question. I'm actually asking you what you think.
Oh, I thought you were monologuing. Oh.
Well, I mean, I was, but I would like, there's two of us. I
didn't
thought,
want to interrupt.
Question, answer, question, response, kind of call and response kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah, you go.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, I think that sigh is a good enough answer.
Well,
So we'll see. Yeah. Okay. More sounds. This is all good content. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the prevailing feeling right now, is just sort of sighs of confusion. Nobody really knows what's going on. And no one is like, I mean, there are Tron fans, but these aren't like so unlike any other Tron product that's ever been produced. They're just a little more articulated, and the cars don't have electronics, so you're not even getting something like super cool. It has a base. Maybe the base lights up. I'm not even clear. I'm not even clear on what it does. It's just a weird product. Some other podcasts were speculating what other 375 properties Hasbro could do, because this is kind of kicking off the whole world of Hasbro 375. Like, this is the first time we heard of this, and not a great way to do it. So are there any other properties you think Hasbro could have launched with that would have made a more positive first impression on consumers?
Star Wars.
Star Wars, I think, yeah. Just rebrand Star Wars as 375.
There's not enough
yeah.
375.
Kill off the Black Series.
Star Wars.
No.
No. Because what else is there? What is there? What could they do?
Well, it could be anything. Terminator,
of course it
Punisher,
could be anything.
Predator, real Ghostbusters, wrestling. Like, literally, don't even like think of it realistically.
Literally anything. What exists in the world? They give us nothing. All they give us is I mean, it's like
Power Rangers. That would have been good. Power Rangers could have been good.
I bet this goes nowhere.
375.
Yes.
No, they must have more stuff planned.
I bet they have nothing.
They might be rethinking it.
I bet this is because obviously Mr. Stevie is promoting the 375
He loves it.
Banner. Yeah, he loves it, but there's nothing else to show for it. It's just I think you're right about that theory with them just making a Tron product to appease corporate powers, and then they said, well, if this does well, then there's definitely a market for other properties to be in the scale. But if this tanks, I think it fails on both ends. I think it fails for the Tron, obviously, and I think it fails for that scale. I think it's done.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we always say speak with your wallet, and this is the ultimate version of that. And if it if it destroys a whole universe,
well,
so
I mean,
be it.
I
Star
can't
Killer
tell you the
Base.
last
Here
time
we go.
I bought even a vintage collection figure at full price. I won't buy anymore because they're so expensive.
Right. And it's harder, I feel like,
more than when they
to
first started.
Yeah,
Yes.
they doubled the price, and it hasn't been that long. But then you got $30 Black Series Stormtroopers on the pegs, and I was like, what are we doing, guys? Like, you have to understand this isn't going to work out for you. Like, can we think long term here? You're killing off the fan base.
Yeah.
You're killing us. You're killing us.
Someone posted a photo of one of those Walmart collector islands, and they said this Walmart was stacked, and it's like, yeah, and it's going to stay stacked because you're either stealing the product or it's going to stay on the pegs because no one's going to be paying that ridiculous amount. It's crazy.
No. Right. It's a waiting game. And it's
crazy.
Collectors have learned in the past 5-10 years that things, if they don't sell at retail, they pop up at Ollie's and Ross and all those for much less. Less.
Or Amazon just puts out a digital coupon and you get them for substantially less than when they first came out.
Yeah, because they don't like sitting on stock. Do you have a personal story about that?
Well, yes, don't you?
Oh,
shouldn't we
you
all?
do.
So in the last week, the Super 7 2003, we've learned that we can't call that the 2000X because that's specifically for the Motu.
Someone was really mad
crowd.
about that I called it 2000X.
So the 2003 Ninja Turtles that Super 7 put out that were originally retailed for what, 55 per?
Well, it went up to 65 if you didn't pre-order, because then that was like after the tariffs and everything. So I think I paid 65 for each of mine.
Oh my heavens. And then if you pre-ordered directly through Super 7, you got an exclusive portrait set. However,
you got 4
they're
heads,
on Amazon,
4 extra heads.
4 heads. So, but however, they're on Amazon right now, and they're reduced to $43, but there's a digital coupon that's still available until, I believe, the 3rd.
So I didn't see the coupon on mine. So I don't know if that is for everyone, because I was like looking on there because someone was saying you could get them, like one of them at least was under 30, and I was like, wow.
Donatello currently is $39, and you can get it for 30% off, which brings it to about like $27.
So does that say that Donatello is the least favorite, the least popular turtle if his figure is
I mean,
selling
if you're going by that metric, that's how much. Because Leonardo, he's been reduced, but he's not down to those levels, and he does not have a coupon attached to him. So,
Ooh, no coupon, Leo. Yeah.
I
So
grabbed
did you pick up all of
Raphael
them?
I grabbed Raphael to test the product out because I haven't really had a lot of experience with Super 7 stuff, even though I have some of the Simpson things.
Sure.
I liked it. I enjoyed the figure. I thought it was fun.
I liked it more before I had the NECA figure, because the NECA figure is just better. Like they've been doing this for, this is Super 7's first super articulated Ultimate, and it's good, but they haven't had it that trial and error to be like, oh, maybe we could have done this a little differently. It's fine, but it could move a little smoother. The NECA one is just better. It is just better, but they're totally different designs. You can't really be like, oh, I'd rather have this. It's like, what are you a fan of? Which show do you like better?
Right. But I do obviously like the fact that I got it for a reduced price, which...
Of course.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. Foolish me. I was looking back to see when I bought it, if I could return it, but I bought it in May. I don't know what the return window is, but it has closed. It has closed. They will not accept it. But if they get down to 25, I think I would pick up another set, because those I would like to open them up, but I think they look great in the box too. They don't have that extra slip cover, so they just display with that big window, so it's very nice. If you want to get them autographed, I don't know why you would want to, but they would be, they do well for autographs.
Yeah. What I liked is they have a set of hands and you can make them do a handstand, which made me very happy. Yes.
Yeah. That is fun.
Because the hands are splayed out enough. It's an action pose, but they're splayed out enough that they give almost like a tripod effect for both arms. And you're able to do that roundabout kick when they're upside down. So we had fun. We had fun with it.
That's fun. That's great.
Yeah.
I forget what you said. Do you have all of them now, or you only got Raph?
No, I've been buying them one at a time. So I'll get Mikey coming up, and then I'll wait for Leo to see if anything comes around for a coupon.
You got Don then?
Yeah, I did pick up Donatello, of course.
Oh, okay. Of course. Oh, you're a big
He's
fan.
arriving tomorrow.
That was like the last Donatello before he started wearing glasses, right? Or the Nick version doesn't have glasses, does it? Because was it Michael Bay that started that whole thing?
He had the goggles. Did he have glasses?
Right.
I forget.
He had something, and then every subsequent
and then Rise did something with the glasses, and then now we have everything now. Yeah, which is I guess it's fine. They're like we need something to tell them that he's a smart guy. We just can't go by the lyrics of that song.
And they gave him a gap to it. This poor guy. Come on, what are we doing here? All right, so that's good. That's good. That's going on with that. So if you want those, check out. I'm sure we have an Amazon link somewhere if you'd like to support us that way. That would be great. All right, the other big story of the week. This is a follow-up. So a few months ago, a while ago, we were talking about premium DNA and how they sort of vanished in the night. And that if you had pre-orders with them for their Earthworm Jim figures, those were probably sold on AliExpress. You're probably not going to get them. this week, Premium DNA's Instagram account came back from the dead.
Yes.
It's very Halloween appropriate. Resurrected. So now if you go on Premium DNA Toys on Instagram, there's only one post. Everything else got wiped, which again, a little suspicious, a little strange. But the one post that's on there now says, if you pre-ordered Earthworm Jim directly from Premium DNA Toys, you are going to get a free Evil Jim free of charge. So, I mean, this is obviously a good sign because they're indicating that these are still coming. I mean, it would be really funny if they like did this and they still had no intention of fulfilling any of the orders. They just like getting people's hopes up and be like, okay, just buying a little more time until we
I was a
get
big
a plane
fan.
ticket out of the country.
So what was the conditions to this? Did you have to pre-order within the original window through them, or because I think there was a lot of confusion as to if people pre-ordered now? Because some people in comments were like, "I'm going to pre-order now. Will I still get Evil Jim?"
Well, it does not specify. It just says if you pre-ordered. So you can still pre-order on their website. I would not advise that at this time, but if that is still a thing, I would definitely get clarification on if you want this extra figure, if they're going to give that to you. But I think this is more for people who have outstanding pre-orders. But it's not like people can do a chargeback on their credit card. Like, too much time has passed. Like, this is like the Power Town situation. Like, it's
2023 on these, I think.
Yeah.
Early 2023. It's been a while.
But, you know, if they come through and they give people this extra figure, good. I would not feel comfortable pre-ordering from them again if I was someone that ordered from them before. So I don't know what will happen to them. I think there also needs to be an explanation. I think they need to be truthful and say, like, we ran out of money, we went and we got more money or something. But I don't like when toy companies are all cloak and dagger about their dealings and you're just, you know, waiting out there, because the whole business model is pre-orders. And if you don't have them, you can't make toys. So it's gonna ruin it for everybody. So there needs to be trust in the toy community, and that is currently at a premium. Just got a text message. Gonna clear my screen. Okay. So yeah. So there you go. Hopefully they will come through with these. But you know, fool me once, right? Fool me once.
Right.
Shame on you. Fool me twice. Can't get fooled again. As the great George Bush once said. All right, let's see. How long are we going? Okay, a few more things here. Well, let's talk about something I have in front of me. So I found Troy McClure from the Jakks Pacific Simpsons line, the 5-inch line. Yeah. But just him. And then I went back, I think like the next day, and they had not restocked with anyone else. There were still just 2 Homers and a Willie on the peg. So I don't know where the other 3 figures are. But they did have some new plushies. So here's Krusty. There you go. So he joins the family. This is the first non-Burger King toy represented here. Krusty was not part of the original Burger King set of plushies. And then this was a great inclusion. Itchy and Scratchy. And I always forget who's who. Which one is the cat?
Scratchy.
There he is. Looks very nice. I like the molded head and the soft body. So, process of elimination. This is Itchy. There you go. Nice blue mouse. Very nice. I did the Iggy. So, these rang up at like $10. I thought they were like 15. So that was great too.
Oh wow.
So if Jakks Pacific would like to send us some samples to review, we would very happily,
please!
you haven't found
so
anything.
It's a desert up here for toys. It's not fun
desert.
collecting anything right now.
No. Well, I'm having fun. Somebody
Good.
posted that one of not like a Five Below I would go to, but like in the general area, that they had the latest set of the little guys, the 2.5 inch or whatever they are. So it's like they're out there, they're coming. You just gotta go. You gotta be a frequent shopper at these stores to try to get in there, because you're just gonna see a sea of Homers and Barts otherwise.
You know, well, that's the thing. My wife brings the kids to Five Below every week after swimming lessons, and
Ooh.
I just can't get there because it's like one of those situations where you go by yourself, you enjoy the time, you can walk around, you can look. I did that this past Tuesday. I went to Five Below looking for those wishing trolls. Only found Alan Grant.
The best one.
The best, yes.
The best one, yeah.
But if you go with your children, first of all, you're watching your children over anything else. And then you're working on trying to just convince them that they don't need something, that it's a waste of money, that you don't need to buy $4 candy again and again and again.
Again, sure.
So,
well, it doesn't sound like you're having a lot of fun at Five Below. You need to.
I mean,
embrace
I
it.
went.
It's only
Well,
$5.
I did go, and not by myself. But on Tuesdays I go out with my mother, and we shop, and we go to Goodwill, and we have a fun little shopping afternoon, which is always good. But yeah, we went to a different area that has a Five Below. Normally we're up in New Hampshire. This time we just went to an area in Mass that we don't normally go to and shop there. But the Five Below is it's shopped, and I was looking for the final Madball or knockoff Madball because they did get the set in there.
Angry
I think they call
Sphere
them
is
Monster.
what they're called.
Angry Sphere.
Angry Sphere.
I did eventually find it, so I have the complete set from.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, that was nice.
There you go. Very good.
There you go.
All right. One more thing before we go to break.
Oh yeah.
Something I had pre-ordered from Target is the Mattel, but like LJN styled Hulk Hogan action figure. So this went up for pre-order like less than a week after Hulk Hogan died. Like it was that weekend was some Comic-Con or something. It might have been San Diego Comic-Con. So they announced the other three guys in the set, but they held back on Hogan because they were announcing it like day of for whatever reason. So he came. Now there's a variant Hulk Hogan on a black card, which is how they used to do it in the LJN. So LJN is like an older company, which no longer exists because I guess the company that owns WWE owns it. So these are officially LJN. You can see the logo there. These are LJN products. So I ordered the maximum of 2, and I got one of the Chase and one of the regular blue. Now, you may have seen people posting photos online. There is actually a running change on the blue card where the blue is much lighter, and then Hogan's tan is also lighter. So, although it doesn't seem that light here, it seems like it could be darker. So there's some combination of a lighter or darker. I don't actually know now which one I have. I think this is the correct blue. But if these become like highly collectible, sought after, we're going to see those variants running around. So these are only online right now, but they're sold out. But they should be in stores, in Target stores, come Black Friday. So this is LJN, like, was before my time. I don't remember seeing them in stores at all. Like the first wrestling figures I remember were the Hasbros. So I just want to compare this to the big rubber guy, the one bigger rubber guy I have, Matt Cardona figures. You can see they're perfect. They're perfectly in scale. It's just sort of a funny thing because the major wrestling figure podcast company, I think they're just called Major. They started making this form factor of these larger LJN style figures, and then like some other companies started doing it, and then Mattel was like, "Hey, these kind of seem popular. We're just gonna do it too, and we have the rights to make all like the real guys. So now this is like the thing. This is like the retro figures, the Hasbro style. They've kind of depleted their characters available to them. So it's sort of like moving forward into LJNs, and they're so big and they're so different from anything else that are going to be on store shelves that I feel like they're going to do pretty well. Like this really stands out. It's just a big rubber guy, and it's so cool. It looks so cool.
It's the Hasbro soap bottle figure.
It's not even though, because it's posed a little bit. It has no articulation.
I'm just saying that it's different.
It's
on the
different,
shelves.
but
that's what
the
will,
packaging
that will
is so
differentiate
nice.
It.
It doesn't have that like uniform bubble that every toy has now. Like it's formed to it, which is something that all retro toys used to have. Like look at your real Ghostbusters, like anything, even the Hasbros, you would have that form-fitting bubble, and you don't get that anymore. So that's another thing. It just makes it stand out. So I will be interested to see how well those do. I think they will do pretty well. They're priced around $25 right now. That could go up, but I think that's a pretty good price point considering Black Series is around there, and these just like they're bigger. They're just like there's just something, and there's like that curb appeal where people who remember them are going to be like, holy shit, what are these doing here? And then kids could, they'll see John Cena, they'll see their favorite guys, and they're like fun to play with because you can just throw them around and they're not going to break because they're just made of rubber. I don't know. I think they're cool. I don't know how many I'll get, but I'll get a few of them. I have Hogan, and I got a couple more coming. So there we go. All right. When we come back, we're going to talk Halloween. We're going to talk Las Vegas. And we're going to talk Fraggle Rock. Why not? We'll be right back. So last week, I was in Las Vegas, Nevada. I asked for some recommendations on stuff to do. Thank you to everyone who reached out. I did none of it because a lot of it involved leaving the strip. And it's really expensive to do anything in Las Vegas. You can't get lunch for less than $40 a person. Costs $30 to go from the hotel to the airport and vice versa. And we did a few things. We did the double-decker bus tour at night, which is cool. So we saw the whole strip, got to see all the different hotels. And then we went and we did the Comedy Cellar. We got to see some live stand-up comedy. Very fun. My wife was there for a conference for her work. So she was, going to these meetings for most of the day. So I was just left to walk around, do whatever. So I walked the whole strip. I heard that there was a Target there. So I hit that up, and I had been warned that it was not a great Target. It's very small. There's no dedicated toy section. I'm actually going to do a separate video that talks about this Target, and I have some video of it. But there was also a Burlington Coat Factory and a Ross and one of the other ones like TJ Maxx or something, and it's just wild because they had all these stores but there were no toys. It was just like this very small space. It was like their basement, and then it was just like coats and coats and coats and coats, or clothes and shoes and stuff. So from a collector's standpoint, you really need to go off the grid, off the strip if you want to find some stuff. Have you ever been to Vegas, Bill?
No, I have no interest. It's not on my short list of things to do.
If you can get there on the cheap, it's definitely an experience, and it's like worth checking out. But like if you're going and like I'm gonna win a fortune, like I'm gonna be the one to beat the house. The house always wins. Like I'm gonna beat the house. You're not gonna beat the house. There's no possible way to win at gambling in Las Vegas, because you might win like you pull the arm on the slot machine and you might win. You might have momentarily more money than you came with, but you're gonna give it away. You're not gonna stop. There's nothing that makes you stop gambling until you have no money left. There's always like, this will be the one. This will be the one. It's not gonna be the one. You're not gonna win any money. You're gonna lose all your money. So don't bring a lot of money. Bring money for food. Go see the shows. That's what they're trying to turn Las Vegas into now. It's not about the gambling because people don't have that disposable income to literally throw away. You're literally throwing your money away. But you want to see some Cirque du Soleil or whatever the fuck they're doing out there. But they had all these facades erected because they're doing Formula One racing like on the streets. So they had all this stuff and it was blocking everything, and there's construction. So like it's not like a very inviting time to go. And then like all, you know, because I was searching it out, all these TikToks were coming up talking about like, you know, the economy of Las Vegas is actually much worse than they're letting on, because they're not outright firing people. They're putting them on call, but then they're never calling them in. So it's like, if you look at unemployment, it's not as low as it actually, you know, really is, because these people are not getting hours. So if you want to see Las Vegas, I would recommend doing it sooner than later, because I'm not sure how much longer it's going to be out there. I think that generation who is fine with just throwing money away at gambling, either they don't understand it, or there's just easier ways to do it. Like gambling is legal now, sports gambling, which is just blows my mind. Like, what are we doing? Why are we just throwing our money away? Keep your money. Send your money to us. You don't need to gamble it. You're not going to win. But it was fun. Because it was a conference, my wife did not have to pay for the room. That's kind of why I went. I just had to pay for my ticket. All of her stuff was comped. And we got there later than a lot of the people. And because there were so many people there for the conference, I think they ran out of rooms. So they ended up giving us this like humongous suite. I sent you pictures of it and you're like, oh, you're out there high rolling. And it was so stupid though, because we didn't even use it. You know, we're not
terrible
we didn't
view.
go party right
Terrible
there.
view.
Well, the views are terrible. Yeah, there's no good views.
Like, oh.
You just see the back of shit. It's awful.
You panned out the window and I was like, oh.
Yeah,
no
you see in the back of billboards or the back of buildings.
Yeah.
Like the best that you could hope for is maybe a shot all the way down the strip. You could see the mountains. That would be kind of cool. But it was fun to walk around to the different hotels and see all their theming, and it was neat. It's definitely not something I need to rush back and do again. I think maybe once in a lifetime is fine. Maybe go back in like a while to see how much things have changed. But yeah, I'm going to try to put that video together to show you what I am calling the worst Target in North America. And obviously there's no Targets in Canada, so that's a little bit of a funny title. But anyway, okay. So actually one of the things I expected to see in Las Vegas and did not were some prize fights. I thought we'd see like boxing matches and stuff, but none of that was happening. So I had to come home and there was a new box waiting for me from our good friends at PMI Toys. And look at this. Now you could get your toys at Walmart, but now you can get them at Target. Look at this. Now at Target. Target exclusive. So previously we showed off the heavy bag, and you know it's a blind box. But look at this one. Now it's black. It was red before. Now it's black. That's really cool. That's stylish. So you open that up. Same deal. You got your figure. It's got some articulation at the neck and the arms. And you get your stickers and your holographic mini card. And you get a tiny little accessory. Here's some boxing gloves. And then you get to build the octagon. Last time it was the normal gray octagon. But this time, it's gold. Gold, Jerry. It's gold. So I actually think this is what the octagon is going to look like when they do the fight on the White House lawn. It's actually going to be gold. So there you go. So thanks again to PMI Toys for sending that over. We always appreciate you sending us toys, and we will always talk about them. All right. What was that? What's
yes.
Up? Yes, you agree. You concur?
Yes. That was it.
That's it. That's what we got to talk about. Here's the
All I was saying was yes. In agreeance.
Ingredients.
Yep. Sorry, I have nothing to contribute because I didn't go to Las Vegas. And I didn't bring my box of PMI UFC prize fighter toys down with me to my podcast area because I was ill prepared.
It's okay. It's okay. I got you.
It's unprofessional, and I'm sorry.
No, it's not. It's not. It's okay.
It's very poor form.
No, nobody's mad. It's okay. I'm showing up.
They will be next week.
They're not going to send you the next box, though.
Well, I'm sorry.
I saw another product line that PMI does for soccer or football, as they say. And it's a shoe. It's a cleat. Instead of a heavy bag, it's a cleat. And then the soccer player comes in that. And I thought those were really cool.
Yeah.
So if PMI Toys would like to send us those as well. Actually, so you need how many pieces? You need 8. What did we get? 6? We got 6 figures. You need 9 pieces to make the octagon because you need 8 of the sides and then the middle. So I was opening my blind bags, and one of the blind bags actually came with 2 like bags of accessories instead of the figure. So I'm short 1 figure, but I have an extra octagon piece. But I still don't have enough to make the full octagon. But there you go. So I like these a lot. These are just really fun, and I like that they have a little articulation, so you can throw down a little bit, have a little bit of scrap. So there you go. All right, let's see what else we got on the docket. Looking through. Oh, we gotta talk about this. It was Halloween. How was your Halloween?
It was fine. I feel like I've done Halloween all October, so
you got a full month.
Good.
You got a full month.
I didn't do my normal Halloween stuff, so
yeah, you didn't go make the money this year.
Made trouble in a corn maze, had fun family time, worked.
It's a little different. I think you need
Dressed
to make
up
up for
Halloween.
You need to go down for like Christmas as like a scary Christmas guy, and then see if people will give you money for being that.
I should just go down dressed as Dan Aykroyd's character from Trading Places.
Trading Places.
When he is the Santa, the drunk Santa.
I can't picture that. I don't know that
No?
movie. I know that show.
You've never seen Trading
Spaces.
Places?
Who else is in it?
Eddie Murphy. There's stock exchange manipulation, and they really do their best to try to explain the commodities market to people, and it's just very confusing by the end as well because it's Hollywood and they have to make it sound exciting.
If you Google this movie, it comes up with the poster. Their mouths are so big on this image. There's no way this is the actual size of their mouths. Is this a joke in the movie where they have huge mouths? Or did they
they're just super excited.
They're so excited. It looks more like that movie where everybody's a thumb. You know that movie? They did like Star Wars.
Yes, Thumb Wars.
Yeah. Thumb Wars. Yeah, it looks like that, where they just put the face on the thumb and all the features are exaggerated.
Like those Quiznos things.
Yeah, that like the something monkeys. We like the moon.
We like the food.
We like the food. What were they called? Something monkeys. Squirrel monkeys? I don't know. I always like
Quiznos is gone.
Is it gone? Is it gone? All of them?
Oh, it's gone. Yeah.
What?
No
When did that
Quiznos.
happen?
Yeah. Years and years ago.
Years ago? I think at one point there were more Quiznos locations than any other restaurant, more than McDonald's.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone.
That's wild. What the hell? I think I only ate there once or twice. There was like one near where I was for some reason. I forget what was there. Yeah, I'm not a big like sub place guy. Like I don't go to Subway. I'll get like a sub from Publix, but you can just pick it up and go. I don't like eating in a restaurant.
So boring.
Do you ever eat in a restaurant, like a fast casual anymore? I feel like they don't want you to. All the dining rooms are so small now, and they don't have like the free sodas. There's like no reason to eat inside the restaurant.
Right. The last time, so we have the local pizza place. Last week, my wife and I just went out on a little quick quick date, and we split a pitcher of beer, and we both had sub. So I guess that was a little sit down, casual style eating, and the sub was delicious always. It's my big complaint with in-store bought subs like you got at Publix. It probably was missing a key ingredient. So,
well, you can watch them make it.
oh, do they make it fresh? Well, then I take it
It's
back.
like Chipotle
then you're all set.
style. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I take it back. Then that is a
Although
very good.
I
good
do,
way.
I prefer to limit my human interactions, so I will order it online because I don't like to be there and then they're like, "Oh, what do you want?" I was like, "Just check what I wrote. I don't actually want to talk to you." But yeah, sometimes that's risky because they'll forget something, or like if they're out of something, you might want to substitute. But yeah, all right. Well, I forgot what we were talking about, so let me go back to my list.
Halloween.
Oh yeah, Halloween. So you went out, you dressed up with the kids?
Yes.
That's fun. Did you do a family costume?
No.
Okay. Fine. I don't have to.
My son went as a werewolf, which then devolved into him just walking around with a knife in a flannel shirt, looking like Ed Gein, which was hilarious. But
good. Who's that?
You know Ed Gein.
Ed Gein. I don't know.
Ed Gein,
serial killer.
The grandfather of serial killers, as he is.
Gein.
He's what they based Norman Bates off, and Psycho, and Leatherface, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's a very popular show on Netflix right now called Monster, which I'm surprised you haven't watched yet because.
Right.
But yeah, well, that's fine. The other kid was Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, which.
It's very topical.
Well, you know what's funny is we were talking about I'm always talking about what movie is going to resonate with a kid. And we don't know how, but that movie did. The Wizard of Oz, the original one, resonated with my daughter in such a way that my wife tonight tried to watch Wicked with her, and she stormed out of the room saying that it was not the same, that it had nothing to do with any of it, and got very upset and left.
Well, it's a prequel. So she had never seen Wicked. She saw Wizard of Oz independently and likes Wizard of Oz. She's a Wizard of Oz purist. Well, tell her to read the book. I think the book goes into it even more.
She probably will at some point, but it got me to thinking. It's like this is the type of kid and that brings on that generational longevity of media. Like it's born, that fandom is born so early.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. There's lots of Wizard of Oz. We were out, one of the places we were in Vegas, they had, well, because the Sphere has Wizard of Oz, and it's all, 4D and whatever the fuck it is. So, like, a lot of the things in Vegas are, like, promoting it. They had a nice, like, picture opportunity with some mannequins set up. So, you should take her to Las Vegas right now. You should take her to see the Sphere.
There's
that many people. Mannequins. Don't actually go to the Sphere.
They don't have like just like random people dressed up. They couldn't get that. They just have mannequins. That's
it's mannequins.
Crazy.
Well, it's just like at one of the hotels or one of the. I think it was actually like the mall attached to the hotel, and it's just a picture. It's it's an advertisement for the Sphere, but they just have these mannequins. It's a photo opportunity. You can just always
bring them to Universal so they can just have their photo taken with a real one.
Oh, do they have them at Universal right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Yeah. I was like interested in going to Universal, but now I'm like, I don't even care. I feel like that new park they opened has not made the splash they were hoping it would.
No, it doesn't seem that exciting.
It's just like people are complaining about how the rides are always broken down and there's no shade. It's like, it doesn't sound like a great experience. Like, I know they like delayed opening it a while too, so you can't even be like, oh, they should have waited. But like, I don't know. I think they built it on an ancient Indian burial ground. Like, there's been a lot of not great stuff that's happened there since it opened. It's really unfortunate. And we just renewed our Disney passes, so there you go. Okay. My Halloween was good. We went out. The original plan, we were all going to be Harry Potter characters because my older son looks very much like Harry Potter. My wife loves Harry Potter. So he was Harry Potter. My wife was like Bellatrix or something. I don't know it well enough. And then the little kid has started loving Spider-Man. So he was Spider-Man, but he brought a wand with him, and he would go, Leviosa or whatever, like Argaro Leviosa. Like he thought that was like synonymous with the trick or treat. Like you had to say both of them. So that was funny.
Okay.
And then I just happened to have one of those like full body Spider-Man costumes from when Party City closed down that I got for like $10. So I was like, why not? So I threw that on, and it was nice and chilly. It was the first Halloween we've had where it's not like 90 degrees. So it was perfect. Walked around, just had a lot of fun. Back by 8:30. It was great. It was a great Halloween.
Yeah. We usually traditionally now go up to my sister's house for trick-or-treating because the houses are very close together, and you can hit more in the neighborhood. This year we were done. It starts at 6. We were done by 7. We did the whole neighborhood, and then the kids passed candy out for the rest of the hour. And actually, the busy neighborhood, they were all done by 7:30. It was very bizarre. We didn't have a single trick or treater between 7:30 and 8 o'clock.
It's just different now.
It is. Well, there's a lot of trunk or treats. Some people are blaming. Some people are blaming trunk or treat for.
I think I'm one of those people. I think I'm one of those people that blames it because it's like you do that, and then it's like, why kids just don't? They're lazy. They don't want to walk around.
Well,
or they don't have someone to go with.
I like the idea of trunk or treat for areas where you don't have where people like. They're not close by, so they have to have that public meeting. But I enjoy seeing like the kids' costumes during the day, and I think other people enjoy seeing it's a better opportunity for little kids. Whereas with traditional Halloween, if it was just no trunk or treat and all Halloween, you'd be having to bring your 1-2-year-old out to get like 5 pieces of candy and then go home.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I see both sides of it. I think they can coexist. I just think that
I think so
for
too.
For whatever reason, the rise of trunk or treat has coincided with the fall of trick or treat. So it may be correlation, not causation, but something's going on, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Oh,
but my kids are, as an adult, I don't love like walking around in the dark for hours on end. So maybe there is a happy medium where it's like, do an hour or so of walking around trick-or-treating. Because that's still fun, too. We got to have that. So you got to show off your costumes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I dressed up like Ghostface. That was fun.
Was that a new costume that you got, or is that something you had?
I've had it, but my son has been talking about Ghostface for like a week and a half, and he was getting off the bus, and I was like, oh, wouldn't it be funny? He's never seen this before. Wouldn't it be funny if I brought it up and said that there was a surprise costume, and then I just spent the whole night menacing him and like chasing after him.
Ghostface is from Scream.
Yes.
I have never seen Scream. I
never
thought in my head Scream was the same as Scary Movie, where it was a parody of a scary movie. But is it kind of like a meta scary movie? Is that the deal?
Scream?
Yeah.
Yeah, Scream is a meta.
Yeah. Because who did it?
It's just Wes Craven.
And he was coming off New Nightmare, which was sort of like the prototype of Scream, where it was like
correct,
very meta. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they were just talking. I was just seeing an interview with someone who said that they were filming Scream for 2 weeks, and the company was like, you know what, we're just not. Just stop. So they had to take all the footage they shot in those 2 weeks, splice it together, and then show it to the Weinstein Company, who was financing the whole thing. And then they were like, oh, okay, we get it now. We get it. So keep making them.
Right.
But yeah, I just never saw them. I don't know if I saw them now for the first time, would I like it, or have I seen like this too many times in other things to like fully appreciate it?
I mean, this definitely spawned enough copycats to fill a video store or whatever. But no, I think the first one definitely stands up. The second one is good as well. I kind of dropped off after the third. I didn't. I still to this day, actually, I have never seen the third movie, and then onward. So I can't even say that I am a good Scream fan, but
No.
definitely
I feel
recharged the slasher genre.
Yeah.
In the 90s.
Yeah. I didn't like scary movies because I didn't like to be scared. Like, I didn't like that sensation. It's like people don't like roller coasters. Like, I'm not looking forward to feeling uncomfortable. So maybe now that I like, it's like, there's like, in the real world, there are scarier things than like someone coming up to you and trying to kill you with a knife. Like, if that happened to me, I'd be like, well, at least I don't have to pay my bills next month. Like, that's just not as scary anymore. So maybe now I can appreciate the art form a little more now that it wouldn't like terrorize me in the night. But so Halloween's done. We're all done with that. It's Christmas. What are you looking forward to now? What's your big Christmas activity, or like what's the Christmas toy you want? What are you looking
Christmas
forward
toy I want? I don't even know.
What do you want for Christmas? What's that special toy? What's your Red Ryder BB gun?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, you got some time.
What about you?
Well, we've been talking about Spider-Man a lot, and I was trying to find my kid a web shooter, and that combination of words was bringing up this commercial for the things you wear in your wrist, and it shoots out the spinning string. Yeah. You've seen this? Yeah.
Yes.
I was like, I kind of really want that. And I kind of want 2 of them, but then I'm like, I need to like see some reviews to see if it's not a piece of crap. Like, I just think that would be fun to walk around like Spider-Man, like knocking over cans and stuff. I just think that, and then you don't have to like go pick it up. It just all like retracts into the thing on your wrist. But it's like each one is $40. So it's like, it's it's kind of expensive, but I think it would be really fun. But I don't know. You think I should get it? I think they should send us one to review. I think that's like right up our alley. Send us each. Send me 2. Send Bill 2. But like, there's different color strings and different lengths. So send us all of the variations, and we'll. I what's the name of the company? Do you know off the top of your head?
Zipstring.
Zipstring. There it is. Thank you, Zipstring. Listen, we would love to review your product. Please hit me up. The Reluctant Adult Podcast at gmail.com. We'll give you a good review if your product's good. If it's bad, we'll still show it off. We won't get explicit on our thoughts. So everybody wins. Yeah. I'm looking forward to having a good Christmas. Now that we're back from Vegas, we don't have any big trips planned. We can just kind of hunker down, get into the Christmas spirit. I'd like to do... So someone was talking about how it doesn't feel like Christmas anymore because you don't have TV programming. Like, nobody watches regular TV anymore. So you don't have like the Family Channel lineup. You don't see the commercials anymore. And I agree 100%.
Well, I was over it. Like I said, I was at my sister's house last night, and I was like, "What are these?" And she's like, "Oh, we forgot. You don't have cable anymore. These are commercials." And I was like, "What?" Yeah.
What
it felt weird.
It was
felt
weird.
So strange. And she's like, "Well, that's how I shop for your kids. Is I just turn on like Nickelodeon for like an hour and watch those commercials."
So
and I was like, "There are toy commercials too?" I was
Holy
like,
hell.
"What the heck?" It's like I woke up from like a coma, and I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Does Sonny and Cher still have that stupid show?"
No, he's a congressman, and she won an
Oscar.
Oh, she won an Oscar.
Night.
Oh my God.
She won an Oscar, and he's a congressman. Good night.
Wow. Good night. Yeah, we were watching Golden Girls in Vegas, and there were commercials, and I was like, oh yeah. But they were selling like penis medicine stuff. But it's just like
commemorative
it's just
coins.
Okay, commemorative coins and like stuff like, I guess old, an older generation. I mean, we're pretty old now.
Seal.
Flex Seal, sure, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's still nice to see. But yeah, the season is missing that pre-programmed holiday spirit. I want to find a way to recreate that. So I want to like make some more content that's like holiday specific. One year we did like top 10 commercials or Christmas commercials or something. I think we need to do something. I think just even the process of thinking about it and making it will help me get into the Christmas spirit. So
Okay.
that's something we're going to do. And if you have any ideas out there in internet land, what you would like to see, let us know, and we may or may not do them.
Oh, yeah. Maybe we could do a craft or something live and
A
do
Christmas
a craft
craft?
together. A Christmas
That'd be
craft.
fun.
We'll spend the
Yeah,
whole
do it
hour
live on YouTube.
drawing and coloring like each other dressed as Santa or something, and then show it off at the end of the episode.
Oh, we should do the thing where you paint the other person and then you show it off. Have you seen that
Yes.
trend? Oh, that's
Yes,
really
I've
fun.
seen that trend.
Yeah, I
Should
think
do
we
that.
need to do that. We need to do
Let's
that.
have a crafternoon.
Let's have a crafternoon, and we can have other people join. Oh, so
A
fun.
Christmas
This could be our first.
crafternoon.
This is gonna be our first Patreon thing where people come and they're part of the community. Oh, that's fun. Okay, now I'm excited. Well, not to jump ahead in the season, but there is a Valentine's related item that we need to talk about. So Hasbro has done their Holiday Black series for Star Wars. We've seen Christmas, we've seen Halloween, and now we have our first Valentine's figure, and we have an Ewok, a pink Ewok with wings, and a little Valentine
PD
message
droid.
says yub yub. Yeah, what is the droid? Why is just like the cutest
don't-
droid they had? Does he have a heart
guess.
on there? He's got like
He's got like a
I don't know
little
that the
heart
droid makes-
tampoed
he does
on.
look, yeah, he does
I
kind
don't
of look like
know.
he's a heart. So this one I feel like is like, okay, I mean, good try. I don't know. Do you need
Yeah.
this in your collection? Your pink Ewok?
I do, but
Okay.
at the same time, it's like this is kind of like it defeats the purpose of. I don't know who's buying this because like no one's gonna buy this for me, so it defeats the purpose of it being a Valentine. No one's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
buy
right.
it for me. I have to buy it
Nobody's gonna buy
myself.
it.
I'm gonna buy
I'll
my
buy
own
it for you.
Valentine's toy.
I'll
Oh,
buy
well,
it for
thank
you.
you. No.
Yeah. I do appreciate that they're doing this. But it's funny because
Yeah.
you're right. You think of the Valentine section at Target because they'll do like the little Star Wars deformed guys with the like the gumball that drops out of their face. And they did those for
Right.
a long time, like since the sequels. And then I think they've stopped, or maybe they did like Grogu or something.
Yeah.
And then they'll do like the pops, which like they'll make them
Right.
pink just like this. So it's like they're always trying to do something. But do you think this will be in the normal toy aisle or this will be in the Valentine section? Is
That's
this
a
even
good
sold
question.
at Target? Is this just like Amazon?
Is
I
it
don't
an
see it
Amazon? Is it fan channel? What is it?
You can pre-order, so it must be a fan channel thing.
Okay.
Let's see. Is it also
I don't know, it's fun.
$27?
Yeah, that's the big.
It's like too much money.
Oh.
I want them to do just normal Ewoks. What the hell? Have they even done Wicket in the Black Series yet? We just have generic Ewok.
Yeah, we have Wicket.
Okay, we have Wicket.
Why do you think they associated the Ewok with Valentine's Day?
I guess because they needed somebody little that they could make like,
It's like a
cute.
cute
Oh, he has the
teddy
bow.
bear kind of
He's got the
situation.
bow and arrow. He's got the bow and arrow. Like
Oh,
Cupid.
fair
That's
enough.
100% what it is. Yeah, they were like,
Okay.
there it is. That's all we need. Cupid Sparrow. He's a funny little bird, but he gets the job done. That's from The Office. I don't like that the side is a cartoon. Like the image on
Oh.
the side, it's like it's not in the style of the Black Series. It's like
Yeah.
I don't like it. It could be AI. It's so off-putting. But I appreciate that they're trying something. What are some other holidays that they could do? Easter?
Did they do Easter?
with
I don't.
eggs?
I feel like
I
they
feel
did,
like
maybe they didn't do Easter.
It's
Did they
too
do Easter?
religious, maybe. They did maybe they
Yeah.
it wouldn't make it, it's like Christmas is already pushing it. There's no Christmas in Star Wars. Easter would really like there's no Easter without Jesus. Jesus is
Trying
not
to
part
think
of the Star Wars universe.
What else they could do? I mean, any holiday.
Labor Day? What else is there?
Hanukkah.
What other holidays are there? Arbor Day? Groundhog Day would be a good one. You could just do more Ewoks.
Yeah.
My birthday? I'd like to see a special
There you go.
Black Series release for that. I've earned it. All right. A few people sent me this, so we got to talk about it. Lego does this ideas program where people can submit designs for Lego projects, and then there's like a vote, and sometimes they actually end up making them. I don't know, like obviously they have to go through approval and stuff, and like get whoever owns the property has to be like, fine, let's do that. So they showed off this week, and I guess this is getting made. It's going to be the Dino Megazord from Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And then they also show the 5 associated Rangers as Lego figures. Now, what we see here, it says fan model, not final product. So, and this is my hope, because I don't think this looks super great. The people at Lego, like the Lego brick experts, whatever they're called, they're going to go back and they're going to make their own version of this, and they're going to like make it hopefully better. But in theory, this Megazord breaks down into the 5 individual Dinozords, and then you can make the Dino Megazord, which is fun. I just don't think it looks super great. I think I saw someone else's interpretation of this, and I think it looked much better. So like I said, hopefully the final version of this looks good. I'd love to see the helmets be removable on the Rangers and have human faces under there. I think there's a lot you can do, and I feel like this needs to like step it up a notch, especially if like these always end up costing so much money. So, and they've done like not Lego, but they've done building brick Power Ranger sets. There's like those really shitty ones at Five Below right now with the individual Zords. Those are like the worst, and they definitely don't combine to make the Megazord. But I'd like to see that.
A motorcycle.
Yeah. There was like, you get, if you just wanted the Ranger, you get that. But then there's like the individual Zords. There's at least like the T-Rex and like a couple other ones, but like there's and then the Dragon Zord, but it looks so bad because it's like minimal bricks, so they can't do much with it. But I'd like to see this done properly, and then obviously I'd like to see the Dragon Zord and see if they can make them all combine. Get the Titanus out there. Be fun. Power Rangers in a weird place right now. Last week we talked about the ongoing saga of Ninja Kids and Power Rangers, and how they released that trailer, and the immediate response was, fuck this, because of all the AI. The fans did not like it, and the trailer went down, and now the rumor is that Hasbro has put the kibosh on the whole project. And obviously Hasbro owns the IP for Power Rangers. They can kind of say yes or no to anything, and I don't know, like we don't have confirmation, but because the response was so bad and Hasbro did not stand to make any money off of this, I could very easily see them being like, no, just stop. Like, we're going to sue you into oblivion if you do this. So we'll see if we ever see that. Someone will have to leak it at a Ranger Con or something, Ranger Stop. And I don't know. It's funny how quickly that went from like the community's darling to like enemy number one because of the AI. Like, that's the effect that it had on it. And I was trying to defend it, and people were like not having it. They're like, no, AI bad. I was like, I get it, AI bad, but listen, sometimes AI can be helpful. Have you ever tried to do a spreadsheet before? AI can be helpful. You got to double check it. It's not always right. It's just like, you know, someone was calling it like a fancy parrot. It's like it just tries to guess what the next word is. Like, it's not actually doing any sort of like calculations, but you know, you can have fun with it. It can be fun. Don't let it replace any jobs, but you know, it is what it is. So that's happening with that. Okay. They showed off some new Spider-Man Marvel Legends, and I have to be concerned, or I have to wonder about where Marvel Legends are as a line, because let's take a look at the lineup here. Now, you got some real heavy hitters in this assortment. You have Marvel's Owl. So this is allegedly a Spider-Man villain. Are you familiar with Owl?
No.
He is so like I looked at him and I was like, he's got claws and he's got Wolverine's hair, and I was like, are they just trying to like make people think this is Wolverine? But no, he's got an owl. He comes with an actual owl.
I like his duster.
What the fuck is this guy? I don't understand. And here is Hypno Hustler. Wow, what is this, friend? He's from the 70s, I guess.
Yeah. Disco Stew.
Okay.
Likes disco.
Disco Stew. And then here's a variant of Spider-Man. This is I don't know, Spider Venom. I don't know this guy. I don't know who he is. He's got some nice, like, looks like sneakers because he got the white line around his shoes, but I don't know. I don't know him. Here's Nightcrawler as Spider-Man. Sure. Sure, I bet this happened. But it's was not at the top of my list. So I wonder what the calculation here is. Is Hasbro doing these deep cuts because they realize that the people who are buying these toys are a very small population, and these are the kind of deep cuts they want? Like, they're not even trying to go for that, like, everyman collector because the figures cost so much money now?
Yeah.
That might be it.
It could be it.
They're also doing a variant on their Emma Frost with her diamond form. Is this the animated Emma Frost, or is this from, like, the Astonishing X-Men they did? I think this is not the animated version, I don't think. No, because that one had, like, the corset we were talking about. So that's something else. And then these are the video game Sentinels that they're doing in a 2-pack with the new stupid colors. This is your new stupid colors.
Well, it looks like Captain
variant.
Planet.
Yes, he does. That's the Captain Planet variant. The other one looks like somebody too, like green and purple. Like, that's definitely been used before. That color combination.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
There's somebody that looks like that.
Whatever
these are not for me.
Was in that video game.
He comes with a big chunk of road, which the original came with too.
Chunk of road.
So I just don't know.
Looks like a brownie.
The idea.
Does it look like that wasn't a brownie?
No, because it's like gray. And
it looks like an ice cream sandwich then.
It does look like there's like an ice cream in between.
Yeah, it's like a custard.
Yeah. It's a
gonna
gray
break down
ice cream
whole
sandwich.
thing.
He's like throwing at, like, one of the X-Men are lactose intolerant. He's like, this is their kryptonite. Throw dairy at them. I saw this, and this is exciting to me. Not something that I'm going to own at full price, but, like, if they were, like, giving it away or something, I would get it.
Sure.
So 1UP is the company that makes the arcade cabinets. Like,
yes.
Not 1-to-1. But, like,
right,
big enough that it's like, oh, that's cool, but, like, small enough that you can put in your house and not run out of space if you have a couple of them. Yeah. So they're selling a claw machine through Costco, and I've always wanted my own claw machine. But the thing with the claw machines that they sell is that the claw is, like, some stupid thing. Like, it's not an actual claw machine claw. Like, they just can't figure out how to turn that into a toy version. But this is. But it's SpongeBob flavored, which is not something I need. So I don't know if there's a generic version.
They're putting a claw machine arcade in our local mall, so that's going to be exciting.
All claw machines?
All claw machines.
Oh my God. That's worse than gambling in Vegas. There's like, you're not going to win shit. Just take that money and go buy your stuffed animal from Build-A-Bear or something. One of the malls we have, the Florida Mall, I think, has one of those. It's like Gashapon or whatever, too, you know? Like the Japanese style. Like, that's big in Japan. Oh, and I'm just like, it costs so much money, and it's the things you can buy are not high quality. Like, you can literally get like a better Pokemon stuffy for Walmart for like $10. That's what the Switch Witch brought. One of our kids, he got it from the Switch Witch shops at Walmart. Do you do the Switch Witch?
No.
The Switch Witch visit your... do you know what the Switch Witch is?
What's the Switch Witch?
The Switch Witch. Okay, Switch Witch is amazing because when the kids go trick-or-treating, they get too much candy. And you don't want them to eat candy for months on end. So what you do is you have them pick their favorite candy, and then the rest of the candy you have them put aside, and then that night the Switch Witch comes and she trades the candy for a couple toys or something.
Oh.
Yeah. And then you, as the Switch Witch, get to consume the candy at your leisure.
Oh,
you don't have to worry about the kids. Yeah, you never heard of that?
No.
Well, next year. Or I guess you could still do it this year. You could introduce the theme, the concept of the Switch Witch.
Yeah. No, I think our Switch Witch up here just involves, like, candy buyback programs, like they're drugs or something. Like, here, drop your candy off and we'll mail it to some third world country where they don't get candy.
No, they send it to the troops, don't they? Isn't that a thing?
I've never seen a troop with a Snickers bar.
You never seen that? Oh, I know I'm getting paid right now.
What troops?
What troops? You know what troops.
What troops? Whose troops?
The what's that? What's the official Star Wars like cosplay group? The
501st?
Yeah, they said it to the 501st. Those are the troops.
I believe that. Those are the troops.
Those are the troops. Oh, they would appreciate it. They work hard for us. All right. So I saw this a couple weeks ago. It's still going on. They're doing an auction for a bunch of stuff from the Jim Henson Company. And they're calling it the Jim Henson Company 70th Anniversary Auction. And I was like, oh, that's cool. It's probably like posters and shit from around the office. But you go on there, and they got the actual puppets from stuff. So here's a little squirrel buddy. Here's Uncle Traveling Matt from the Fraggles. Here's got a doozer. Like these are screen used puppets and some random Fraggle. The thing that really got me is they have some of the props from the Christmas toy. So here's Meteora. This is my favorite. This is the precursor to Toy Story, where it was Toy Story with puppets. It was like the same story. Here's the little cab driver, the RC car that drives around, the Humpty Dumpty puppet, and then like there's a little gang of these motorcycle guys. Like, if they had like what was her name? Ruby, or they had the tiger. What's his name? He was voiced by like the Gonzo guy. I gotta watch it again. Have you seen the Christmas toy? I love the Christmas toy. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. I think they did a show. I don't know how many episodes it got, but it was like based on the movie. But the original, much like Muppet Family Christmas, the original cut includes Kermit. So I don't know if you get it on DVD or however you watch it, if you get the Kermit ending. Because he like introduces it. He's like up on the roof dressed as Santa at the beginning, and then he's like in the toy room with all toys at the end. So you got to like bootleg it on YouTube or something. But I highly recommend the Christmas toy. It's very good. Classic Jim Henson. And you can own some of the puppets from it if you have thousands of dollars. Which I do not. So if someone would like to buy me a doozer. I can't even afford like the what's the company that's making the toys? The Boss Fight. They're doing like bundles now. If you want to get Series 1 or Series 2 as a bundle, they're doing 20% off on their website. And I was doing the math. I was like, all right, well, each figure is $40. So that's like $8 off. And I was like, oh, that's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of money. So I'm not going to do that right now. But again, if you have money, good for you. Go buy some toys. Support the community. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, I didn't find a picture of this, but Funko does these little bitty pops now and all these different varieties. And they had one, I think I sent this to you, the X Mansion.
Yeah.
And it's like, we have the Harry Potter one where it folds up to the size of a pop box. Here it is. So it comes spread out. It's got 3 chambers and it folds up and then it's the actual size of a pop box. But it's like Mighty Max or Polly Pocket. It's got all these little things inside of it. So this one's really fun because it has like little details. Like there's a bed and then the picture that Wolverine looks at all sad is right on the nightstand. And then there's a big window here in the main chamber and there are sentinels peeping through the window. Like it's just very fun. So this one comes with bitty pops of Charles Xavier and Wolverine. So you have a couple pops right away to play with. But this is like Funko trying a lot of stuff. They're trying a lot of stuff. And I feel like this is pretty good. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see The Office. But I think this is probably some of the more creative stuff they've done in recent years. So I'm rooting for them to hit on this. The video game thing didn't work out so well. They still trying with that. I think they cut anchor on that or cut bait on that, but I'm all for this. I'm all for that happening. There's anything else? I thought I had something else to show off. My wife got this little mini Target basket for me from the party section. Isn't that cute?
Oh,
Target
speaking
basket?
of that, did you see that they have a carriage ornament?
Yes,
and it's
I did see that.
The 1/12 scale.
Yes, I need that immediately. Is it plastic? It's not like ceramic, right? Because that would.
I believe it's plastic.
Yeah, I need that. That looks great. I wish they would like
find that
you
one
could, like,
quick because
push them together like you're.
Nest them. Yeah, that'd be something.
Yeah,
Nest.
if you can like a Russian nesting deal, like push them all together like you're storing them. But I
Right.
don't think,
Well,
that's
you
but
nest
maybe
most
someone working
things
on it.
that are conical. You like traffic cones. You can nest traffic cones.
Exactly.
act of
Yeah.
Inserting one into the other.
I'm really good at that. I was at Five Below, and they have these little plastic boxes of stuff, and it's like a theme, and it comes with a little play mat. But they had one for Toy Store, and I was looking at it, and it's only $5, and I was like, that's a lot of shit for $5. So here's what you get for $5. You get Rex, good. He's got his eyes painted on there. You get Woody. Now Woody, he's missing a lot of paint. Not a lot of paint on there. He's got his eyes. He's mostly yellow. They didn't bother with the brown for his vest. You get Ham. Ham is good because he's just pink. He got his eyes on there. Again, $5. Jessie. Jessie's so white. She did not get a lot of paint, but you get her hair is red. That's fine. You get stacked letter blocks, which just seems like unnecessary, but there you go. You get Buzz, obviously, with his wings out there. He looks really good. The sculpt, anyways. He's missing a lot of paint. Get some of those markers and work on him. Bullseye, again, $5. You get all this. Bullseye, there you go. Looks really nice. And then you get 3 aliens, 3 claw machine aliens for $5. I feel like this is it. This is great. There you go. I see 1, 2, 3. There you go. So I think that's really fun. They have other ones, different. I think there's like a little Nemo one or Finding Nemo one. And then there's like generic non-Disney ones. But check Five Below. Pick those up because I think that's really cool. I want to see somebody paint it and see how nice you can make it. Because I think the sculpt is there. I think it like uses the 3D model from the actual Toy Story. But I thought that was fun. There's your tip of the week. Just the tip. All right, Bill. Anything else for this week?
No.
That's
It's a dull week.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't nothing like huge going on, just lots of little things. Next week, if it's not a big week, my mom brought down a bunch of toys from, like what that I left when I moved, like, what was it, 15 years ago, whatever. So I was going to go through those and do like a video, like an unboxing, but maybe I'll just show them off on the show. So have that to look forward to one way or the other. Before we sign off, I'm trying to think. I thought there was something else. Not that. We did the UFC guys. LJN, we did that. No, I guess that's it. All right. Did you have anything else for this week? Big week?
I hope not.
Little
no.
week? You hope not. God, no. God, I hope not. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up. Oh, we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
I still wanna be a toy.